Hi, Mike Wendel here. I'm in Kingston at 721 Media. Rented a studio so we can get our stories out a little bit more clear that the public understands. You all know my issue, but I want to tell you that I'm standing in support of Stella Martin, and I'd like her to tell you how she feels.
Yeah, my name is Stella Martin. I'm a single mom that owns a home up in Palenville, New York. Um, my home's had an issue where we've had to get up and leave from an illegal landfill that was created next to our homes in between another house as well, another family, and was dumped into New York State, nationally and federally protected wetlands. It's impacted my family in many ways and on numerous levels. And this is my family. This is my son David. This is my daughter Stella, and this is my beautiful daughter Sterling, and like Mike said, Mike Wendel. And it's something I've been battling for a few years now. A little tough to understand why I have to battle so hard for this. We have all kinds of proper agencies and even secondary agencies that are supposed to help with issues like this. I don't believe that this was fair to happen to us or to any of the other families that this happens to. We weren't given a choice. I wasn't given a choice whether to ask if this was okay to impact my family like it has. And it's not just my family that are my concerns. I'm concerned for the protected wetlands with it's been admitted to have endangered wildlife inhabit the area. We all need our wetlands and our waters, and they've been targeted so much for quite a while. And these waters are ones we're going to leave to all of our children, across the counties, across the states, across our country, and even the issues in the oceans. At some point, it's going to all add up, and I just don't feel right having kids and letting them go off into this world and just knowing that there's a little piece that I could have done.
And I'm wondering something. How does it make you feel, David, watching what it's done to your mom these last few years?
It's scary because I know it's hurting her, and if it hurts her, it'll hurt us a lot.
And Bella, how do you feel these last few years watching what it did to your mom and yourselves?
It's scary because you don't know what's gonna happen. Like, you don't know if mom's gonna have to go to the hospital and Sterling has to take care of us. Like, who knows what's gonna happen to us. We don't know if David's gonna end up in the hospital. We don't know if I'm gonna end up in the hospital. You don't know if Sterling's gonna end up. You do not know who's gonna end up in the hospital.
Let's hope we can fix this. And Sterling, you've watched it for years now. What do you think of the matter that it's done to your mom and yourselves?
I think that it's ridiculous how steep this uphill battle has been for my mother just to try and obtain some justice for some illegally dumped debris. It's mind-blowing to me that she doesn't have enough help to make this come to light, and I'm just very anxious for it all to prevail. I think she's doing a great job no matter all the struggles that she's been put through, but it's definitely been a tough couple of years going through all of this.
And my last question for all three of you kids, are you proud of your mom?
Yeah, so proud of my mom.
Awesomely, the proudest kid on earth of my mom. And David, and Sterling, and Jim, and everybody who's working hard.
I have no more words to that. My name's Mike. I'm going to stand with Stella and the kids forever.
We'll stand together.
Bye.
United.
Thank you. Hi all, my name is Stella Martin, and I'm here with you tonight with my daughter Sterling and a new friend, Mike Wendel. He's been battling an issue down in Ellenville in Ulster County, New York. As many of you know, I've been battling a toxic landfill dumped into our protected wetlands up in Palenville, Greene County, New York. It's in upstate New York. I'd just like to speak to you about we're kind of bringing our issues and merging them together. I feel like we're stronger together, and we have so many common traits involved with each other, and the issues might be different, but the issues for us are very similar. What it does to a person to find out the truth and to stand up and believe in our rights. When you have that feeling of the American way, And when somebody gets robbed of that, you know, some people, they shy away from it, and then there's others that say, no, I don't have to stand for this, and they end up standing for their family and for what they believe in. I don't believe what's happened to the protected wetlands is rights due for our waters and what our wetlands give to us and what the purposes they serve. You know, endangered wildlife, just the protected waters. It even runs down to the town of Saugerty's drinking supply. So it's an issue for many of us, and then also with Mike and the families he's trying to protect. You know, there's hundreds of families with innocent kids that are born sick, and in my own right conscience, my right mind, I can't just say, oh, that sucks. Yeah, I just can't turn my back on that, and I feel that it's been a growing issue. Flint came out, Hoosick Falls came out, and people are starting to become aware that this is real, this is possible. It ended up in my backyard, it can end up in anybody else's. So I'd like to introduce to you my daughter Sterling.
Hello. On this topic, I'd definitely like to say that everybody needs to start making it their own issue. It's not just a single mother's problem to be battling. It's affecting everybody everywhere, all throughout our country, and the people that we're putting our trust in to handle it are not doing a good enough job at all. And it's time for us, we the people, to stand up and to make it our issue to fix.